What's going on YouTube? Kamikazevondoom here with another Division 2 video, so sit back, relax, grab that popcorn, don't forget to hit that like, subscribe if you haven't already, and let me know what you think in the comment section below, and finally, shout out where you're from. It's cool to see where everyone is from. But we are in Brooklyn today, so everything I will show you will be a part of the Battle for Brooklyn DLC and all of the secrets that lie within. Now, one of the things we are going to talk about, and spoilers, we're going to reveal what's going on with the infrastructure keys. I will also be showing you all of the little puzzles that are linked between the underground tunnels, and I'll show you how to unlock all of those locked doors. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. Now, I will be doing all of this open world solo on Heroic with all directives. And I will be using the Pestilence because, man, oh man, am I loving this new Pestilence weapon skin. So I have to use the Pestilence. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I am loving it right now. But I hope you enjoy. We're going to go through all of the underground tunnels and much more. But first, let's talk about the infrastructure keys because this was revealed by the developers. And if you go down to your keys, you will see these high-end keys, and they're called infrastructure key cards. Now, these are all for the underground part of Brooklyn, and it's supposed to unlock some, area and what have you. Now, Yannick did mention during the latest live stream Q&A event that the infrastructure keys were a part of something that was not finished. So they will be removing these key cards later on in some future update, but it was revealed that these will do nothing in the game and that they were going to be a part of something within Brooklyn, but they never finished developing it. So it is it's a dead end, everyone, just so you know. Don't kill the messenger. Don't kill the messenger. But just so you know, those key cards will not be doing anything. Now we're going to be going through all of the secret parts of Brooklyn and all of the underground tunnels. You can see there are quite a number of them, but they are connected in one way or another. So I'm going to show you what I mean here. So we're going to start on the Brooklyn Heights side, and then we're going to jump over to Dumbo. Now I'll show you the secret area within Brooklyn Heights, and whenever we're done with Dumbo, I will then show you the secret area within Dumbo. All right, so I hope you enjoy. Let's go ahead and get a move on. Oh, and I'm sure there's going to be a lot of people in the comments asking me about my build. This is my Striker Pestilence. Striker Pestilence, Petrov Glass Cannon, and Turmoil. Don't sleep on the Turmoil knee pads, man. I have been a huge supporter of these knee pads ever since they came out, and I still am. They are such good knee pads. Don't sleep on it. Don't knock it till you try it. Let's see what kind of trouble we can get into. This is actually the first time I've hit any of these areas in probably a month or two. I know the DLC came out just over 2 months ago, and I'm not going to lie, there's no real reason to run through Brooklyn if you've already done it before. And it's kind of weird that they did that. To where, yeah, some priority objectives can send you to Brooklyn, but for the most part, once you complete everything and you do all the hunters, you're pretty much done. It's kind of weird that they didn't, like, add something to Brooklyn or add some sort of, replayability, some reason to come back. I don't know, maybe it's just me. He's shooting me from way down range. Oh, there we go.
Civilians in distress.
Okay. Oh, let's see. Oh, okay, cool. I was about to say fragile armor might be broken. Ooh, piece candy, but it's not. But what I was saying is that, like, there's none of the scouts. Well, so it's kind of like a hit and miss thing, right? because they don't want to put any of the scouts behind Brooklyn, because then that would force people to get Brooklyn. But they don't want to make Brooklyn... Oh, okay, so here's the first exit. So we've already gone that far, and then I guess the next one's going to go to this one. So, I mean, that's already like a quarter of these tunnels done in Brooklyn Heights. It's really not that many. But what I was saying is they don't want to put anything behind Brooklyn because they don't want to force people to buy it. But at the same time, you spent all of that time, money, development to making a DLC, and then you build all this hype behind it. But then what happens when you... I don't know. It's kind of weird. And they kind of did the same with Warlords of New York now that we have no mule farming. There's no real reason to ever do Warlords of New York ever again either. I don't know. They're going to have to figure something out because they're not focusing on PvP. So it's like, well, what's next, you know? Let's see. These two do not seem... Oh, that one's connected over there. Ah, okay. So we're going to move on to the next set of tunnels. We have already done a quarter of the tunnels here in Brooklyn Heights, and then I'll show you the secret area. But why did it just trigger me to do something there? That was weird. Some of these tunnels are going to have hidden doors or locked doors that you have to unlock. And then I'll show you the secret areas as well. But some of these underground tunnels might just be typical underground tunnels. So how do I get there? Do I jump down? I guess I could try. Oh! Oh my god! Yo, my dude! Yo, my dude jumped. That was hilarious. Okay, so here's this underground entrance. I think that door is typically locked. We'll see. Yeah, that's where you get that shade tech cache. Yep, got it. Ooh, a little glitching. Oh, so right here we're locked. Just shoot the yellow door or yellow box. There you go. Ooh.
Detected. Nearby location. Guarded
A
by hostiles.
carpenter and a purple. Oh my gosh. A purple in our open world is on the hardest difficulty it possibly can be. Oh, cool. So this part, there's another yellow box down there that we need to shoot. It's a pretty cool entrance. Oh, and it opened up way down there. Oop, and I see some NPCs. Ah, snap. Is there anything to loot down here? Haven't been down here in a hot second. There, here we go. Oh, that door. It's red. Run! If you bought the Brooklyn DLC, let me know the last time you played Brooklyn. Did you do Brooklyn on each character? And did you do the hunters on each character? There's so many questions. So many questions. Uh-oh.
Hostiles. Guarding location nearby.
So for this one... Yo, there's so many boxes. Another named item. Yeah. See, those directives do come in handy. Yeah, that was just a random loot door. That one's locked. Yeah, but this one's opened. Oh. So where am I? I am on the other side. Oh, but it still goes on for a little ways. Okay. I don't think there was any puzzles and well, there was a few yellow boxes to open, but that was nothing crazy. I don't think I ran down this way though. So that's the door we had to open. Run down this way. I would hit those boxes, but I'm max on materials right now. Ooh, what's in here? I do need the faction keys. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Num, num, num. More loot. Give me the loot. Give me the loot. But no, on a serious topic, though, what's the whole Battle for Brooklyn replayability as? Like, on a scale to 1 to 10, what's the replayability aspect? Like, you can redo characters over and over and keep doing the hunters. I've been doing that. It's pretty fun. That way I can go back and show you guys easier ways of doing all the hunters and whatnot. They are quite fun. But as far as, like, the missions, they do get stale after a while. I do like the different version of that heavy during the, what is that, the refinery mission? But even then, you don't have to shoot those pipes to blow them up, to injure them. You can just DPS them. I don't know. Me personally, the DLC was a big hit at first, but as soon as you finish it, it's like, okay, well, what now? And I think that's why a lot of people do the whole PvP thing. Because remember, PvP is your replayability. That's your game mode that brings in people every day.
Broadcast detected.
You know, you want people to come in and play the game every day and do PvP. Now, PvE is fun, but if you're not introducing new raids and new incursions, then you're kind of shooting yourself in the foot there. So you need something to fall back on, and PvP is a really good thing to fall back on. And it seems that they have just they're steadily just pushing PvP to the side more and more year after year. And they promised PvP after Descent. And Descent was year 5. So it's been 2 years of them just saying no PvP, no PvP. And remember that back in year 4, they introduced the ETF PvP. And that didn't go anywhere either. So it's like, well, what do you fall back on now? We waited like a year and a half for this. What is that? What did it just make me open? I don't see. Let me see. If I can put on a pistol with the flashlight. There we go. So it just had me open something up right here. I don't see it though. I guess it's like through the ground. That's weird. Oh! There we go. And that's why I like Turmoil. I was able to take on all 4 of those enemies and I only shot 2 of them. Very nice, I like. Oh, we're starting to get to the ones with the puzzles now. Alright, left or right? I think I'm going to go left. Here we go to wreck the day. I love the underground tunnels. I wish they would add underground tunnels to the Dark Zone. Oh, this room. That's right. I think they could easily add underground tunnels to DZ East, South, and West, and then just add them. You know, develop them separately, and then just add them to the existing Dark Zone maps. You know what I mean? Just add more space to the Dark Zones. I don't know. It's probably way easier said than done. And if that's the case, then just give us a big Dark Zone in Brooklyn. That'd be so much fun. I'm telling you, man. You make the PvP community happy, and you'd have daily players of the thousands and thousands, you know, on top of what you already have PvE-wise. Alright, so here's your first puzzle. So, here's my location. I am in between the tunnels, boop-a-doop-a-doo, from Hicks all the way down to Henry and, which one's this? Cranberry. So Cranberry, Henry to Pineapple Hicks. And I am in between the pineapple and orange block. You'll find this door. It's blocked. You have to shoot it from the ground level. Run around up top, open up the door, and then you'll see these valves. What you do is you do 1, 2, 3, 1. Okay? 1, 2, 3, and then do 1. 1. And then you hear the water draining. The water's draining, so then you can run back around. And here's Johnny. And now you're able to loot this area. This is also an area for one of the Shade Tech caches. Ooh, piece of candy. I mean, I guess I did do some of the underground tunnels for the Shade Tech. That's right. That's right. Here's one of the locations right there. And that is the end of this tunnel. We started at Henry with that control point. So I guess we just end at that. And then I need to show you the secret area over here in Brooklyn Heights. After that, we'll jump over to Dumbo. So we're about halfway done already. Run over here. Ooh, piece of candy. That door's locked. Seems like there's so many doors that should be unlocked that are not. And then we jump up here and we're done. Okay. And, ooh, I think I'm about to run into enemies. Oh, no. Allies. Alright, so for the secret area, I believe it's, like, right here. I believe it's, like, right there. So we're going to run down here and I'll show you what I mean. Once I get to the entrance, I'll show you the exact location. It is kind of sad that the infrastructure key cards are not a part of the game, really. A lot of people were getting excited and farming them, like, non-stop. And it's kind of crappy to know that, you know, nothing's happening. So here's the location right here. And it'll say open 24 hours. And this is your secret location. Some people speculate that this is one of the areas for the infrastructure key cards. And what it's going to do is it's going to give you an entire underground area to explore through this entire city block. It's really cool. And the entrance is right here. If you can just screenshot my location. There you go. Nice clear little spot. And what it's going to look like is a coffee shop. Coffee and bagels. You call this a bagel? And it says open 24 hours. So once you come through here, you can check the menu, you know, put in whatever order you want. I'd probably, let's see, what would I go for? I would probably go for a double espresso, large, with some sort of like syrup. Maybe with some 2%. And then probably a bagel. Ooh. Yo, they have paninis? Yo, they got paninis up in here? Alright, that's a different story. So anyways, it says restricted staff only, but check this out. Here is your first secret area. And there's absolutely nothing that tells you to go through here. There's no part of the game that tells you to do anything down here. It's just something that if you explore, you'll find over time. And the fact that it says open 24 hours, that was like the big thing for me. And that's why I went inside the first time. But I never found the other part, and I'll show you. I think my buddy Parsival showed me the other underground entrance. It was quite cool, man. But here you go. And you can see this is, it just screams like a boss area or something down here. But there's absolutely nothing, no reason to come down here. It's kind of crazy. But this is your first area. And like I said, it's the entire city block, so it's all right here. And you would never know that this is below you. But it is. Pretty cool, right? Now, none of these doors open. There's nothing to loot. It's just a pretty cool area. But none of these doors open. Just doing a quick loop just to show you the secret area. Because Brooklyn is full of secrets. It looks like there was something that was supposed to be here. And something that was supposed to be on the other side of this red light too. Right here. But there's nothing here. And then you can just keep searching and looking around. I know a lot of people were very interested in this area right here because there were some X's. And this would typically indicate like a safe house or something like that, or maybe Rikers. But there's a lot of X's around here. I believe the X's were the Rikers.
From the control point in proximity.
Yeah, there's a lot of X's. And then the big circles, or the big O's, would be the safe house indicators. So maybe there was some sort of like Riker boss area, maybe, is what this was supposed to be.
You are now group leader.
But who knows?
You have been promoted to
Yo,
group leader.
what? Who's just randomly
Another
joining
agent
me?
is now in your group.
Hey, sorry, man. Making a video.
An agent has gone offline.
That was weird.
You are no longer in a group.
Just jumping into someone's party. That was crazy. Very rare that that happens. Anyways, then you get to the other side of this area, and you can open up the double doors. And I do like this part. This side is really cool. It looks really, really cool. With the fans and the rocks, the whole underground thing. And then you keep going up. This is probably one of the cooler parts of the underground that I've seen throughout the entire DLC. And then you can jump over here. Whole bunch of stuff to loot down here. I wish, seeing this, I wish we had more of this, to be honest. And the fact is that there's nothing really, no reason to come down here. So it's kind of like something they developed and then kind of just either shelved or, you know, had to put to the side for some other reason. And there is the secret area in Brooklyn Heights. And now you're on the other side of that city block. So Brooklyn Heights is done. It is now time for Dumbo. So we have hit all of these. Oh, hold on. Oh, no. We have one more set right there. Boom. One more. And I think it kind of goes over into the Dumbo area anyways. So, hell yeah. If you haven't yet, hit the thumbs up. What are you waiting on? Come on. Support the channel by subscribing and let me know what you think in the comments below. But there are a lot of underground secrets in each location, being Brooklyn, Woney, and DC. I've made a few videos over the years showing, but there's a lot of cool stuff, including like secret bosses and things like that, especially over there in DC. But here in Brooklyn, it's looking as if we only have a few puzzles, and we did have some hidden areas that I guess we'll figure something out later on down the road if the developers decide to add something to it or not. But this should be the last set of underground tunnels for Brooklyn Heights. Here we go. Pull the lever. Uh-oh. Pull the lever! I don't know what that just did, but I did it. Made it green. Okay. So my location I'm starting is right here. And it does show that all three of these are connected. And then we'll move on to the next set right there in Dumbo.
Friendly control point nearby.
Here we go. So I pulled the one lever. It's going to be some sort of puzzle. Perfect. Oh, that one's red. Yep, pull lever. Okay. So 2 of them. Did I open anything up over here? Probably not, but I just want to double check. So those are both green. What did it just show me? Thought it showed that there was like an enemy right there. So 2 levers. I have no idea what they go to right now. Completely forgot. There's a door here that clearly has stuff in it. So we need to unlock that door. I wonder if the other lever's just at the other entrance. 3 entrances, 3 levers? Probably. Yep, there we go. Where's it at? Oh, right there. Boom. Okay. So 3 entrances, 3 levers. That should have opened up. Yep, there it is. That door is now green. And we just unlocked this secret stash. I mean, all of it's pretty decently rolled, but that's because we're on heroic. Oof, we're still getting some purples though, which is quite alarming. But I mean, that shotty's pretty, pretty stout. Not too shabby. And that, I guess that is the end of that tunnel. There we go. And then the next tunnel is actually just right across the street. Let's run over there. And we will start Dumbo. These are pretty fun. I do like to explore down here. They're really unique areas. I think they were well made. I just wish there was more like bringing us down here, whether it be like maybe bounties or maybe new side missions or something, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. All right, so the next tunnel is right across the street.
Friendly control point detected.
All right, here we go. And into Dumbo we go. Let me know. Oh, and this was another thing that they took out of the game. Remember that these used to give you intel for high-valued targets, and they took it out of the game. And now it just gives you just random materials. But those used to give you intel way back in year 1. And there's still a few... Oh, that looked just like the other place that I was at. But it still gives you materials. I don't know. Things that they stop developing and they just get rid of over time. So this room is red. Oh, interact with the body. So the key for this body is right here. We just started the Dumbo underground tunnels. There you go.
Detected. Nearby location. Guarded by hostiles.
Trying to see if we get any goodies or run into any surprises. We'll see. Oh, so this one's red. Turn the lever. Oh, now it's green. Booyah. And I will be doing a whole hunter series coming up soon. We're going to revisit all these hunters and show you the easiest ways of getting through all of them. Here's another red light, another valve. Sounded like we got something there. I do not see it.
Civilians in danger.
We're getting max on keys. Alright, I need to double back. I think there's one more that I missed. Went that way. Double back this way. Oh, right here. There we go. And that's where the shade tech is for this one. Booyah! There we go. But we are getting ready for a 10-year anniversary. I mean, that's what, next year, though. I wonder what they're going to do with that. So we just hit this underground tunnel. Now we need to hit... Oh, there's only... Oh, man. There's only 2 left, and we're all done. So we'll fast travel to the northern, go to the retreat, and then we'll hit the one down low, and then I'll show you the secret area in Dumbo. You can talk to this guy, but if you check it out, they're just chilling, smoking, drinking with the roosters. I think it's hilarious. I think it's hilarious. I love it. I love it. Here, let's try to trim down the inventory a little bit. Look at that. All from today. Not bad. Booyah. Run! Let's see what kind of shenanigans we can run into with these last remaining tunnels. I can't wait to go back to the DC tunnels and do those and do the secret bosses and whatnot. Eonic the Beard, heroic with 4 directives, is a really fun battle. It really is. And that's why I do these exploring videos on the hardest difficulty, because it becomes pretty fun to watch. And pretty fun to do, too, whenever you get surprised by some craziness. Alright. So now we are on the top right of Dumbo, and then we'll do this one, and then hit the hidden area. Alright, here we go. Good old Dumbo. But I hope everyone's having a good weekend. There's a lot of secret stuff in here. Oh! Boom. I'm telling you, Pestilence is like really strong right now. Like really, really strong. It's crazy. Crazy how strong Pestilence is nowadays. And it looks really good with the new weapon skin. I'm happy about it overall. I think it's really good. It's they took a good exotic and made it amazing. That's what they did. So the only other way would be down this way. Okay. There has been no doors to open up. What else do we have down here? That was it. Oh shit. There was absolutely nothing to open up there at all? What? Hold on. Watch, there's going to be someone in the comments, bro, you totally missed that secret room back there. I know, it feels like I did. What did I miss? I'm going to pull out my flashlight and act like I'm actually doing something. Man, we ain't found shit. You know what I'm thinking? Aim for the bushes. Run. Yeah, that was it for this entire area. Huh. Well then, moving on. Next one, we're gonna fast travel. Ooh. Nah, we'll fast travel. We'll fast travel to the Sierra Clinic. And then we'll run down here, hit the last group of underground tunnels. I'll show you the secret little area here in Dumbo. And we'll be on our merry way. think next weekend I'll do the DC or Woney, whichever, and then the following weekend we'll do the last one. But these are all very unique areas with some pretty cool surprises. Alright, here we go. This is the... Oop. Not today, Satan! Yo, by the way, rest in peace, Ozzy Osbourne. Man, we lost a great one. Oh, man. Good old Ozzy.
Detected from the control point in proximity.
That door's closed. But I bet that's a door we have to open. Looks like it. If I was a betting man, I'd say that that's a door we need to open up. Looks like I'm getting maxed out on my faction keys, so that's good. Yeah, I just wish there was a little bit more. Just a wee bit. Ah. Shot that yellow. I think that means I have to run all the way back to that other door. I bet that's what it does mean. Alright. I am running! I think the door was... Oh, jeez. I think it was this way. Oh, jeez. Right here. Yeah, we did open it up. Nice. There's the valve. And you have to hit that valve first. Ooh, the light blue. Nice. I'm getting quite a number of named items. I'm not even mad. I'm impressed. You did what? You did what? You ate... You what? You opened up the fridge? And you ate the entire wheel of cheese? Wow. I'm not even mad. I'm impressed. Looks like... Where's the other door? Ah. Right, chair. There's the valve. Oh, there's the door. Nice. Looky, looky. Heartbreaker. Not too shabby. And then there's your other shade crate. And finally, ladies and gentlemen, agents of all ages, we are now going to the Dumbo secret area. Now, this area, you can find a named boss every once in a while. But I think this is another area where they were going to use the infrastructure keycards, and they never did. So this secret area is right outside of the bridge settlement on the Dumbo side. And it's right alongside the bridge itself. Well, one of them. So at this location, when you exit out the bridge, you're going to exit out right here. And then you just run down the road to the corner of York and Adams. Alright? We're on the corner of York and Adams. And then you're going to look for the bus, and there's a door. It says keep out. And this is your hidden area. Because look, you can open up the door, and here we go. Another cool area to go down. Now, when you meet the stairs, you have to jump down. There you go. And this looks like maybe something you would have used the infrastructure, key card to open. But then you come down here, And there's actually a collectible that you can pick up down here. And this is also an area where you can find a named boss. But once you get to this point, this is one of the coolest looking points. I really like this area. You can jump down again. Look at that, the backside of water. Isn't that the ninth wonder of the world? Open this up, and here you go. It's another area just like the secret area I showed you earlier, where it looks like some sort of like boss area, what have you. But nothing came up of it. And if you come here for the first time, there should be a collectible like right here. We have some more waterfalls. Very nice. A little drainage. I'll just do a circle, but there's no doors that can be opened. There's no anything. So it looks like just another spot where they developed it and kind of just, you know, they had to stop and focus on something else. What was that? WSH is NR1? I don't know. No idea. Can't open those up. But then, when you get to the other side, right? So you can't open any of this up. And you cannot get up there either. However, once you get to this gate, there are a few boxes you can open up. And there's this one. Oh, nice. FAMAS. And then you can climb the ladder, and then you're exiting out the other side. But this secret area, it's this entire square right here. So the other secret area was like an entire block. This one is the entire square right here. So basically another city block. And then you can exit out this way. There will be another box to hit. I love these tunnels. I wish we could do more with these tunnels. They're very well made. It's kind of sad that there's no, you know, real reason to come over here. But to just gee whiz and explore the depths of Brooklyn. Where's the other box? I think I missed it. Yeah, whatever. There you go. And we out. Now, it doesn't even show this entrance here. So the entrance is way over here on the path. And that's why I keep saying it's hidden, because it doesn't even show you these points on the map. You have to find them yourself. But that, my dear agents, is that. So we hit these. One over, hit the ones up north, hit those, hit the secret area. Yeah, that is it. We have officially hit all of the underground areas and secrets that lie within Brooklyn. And I did tell you about the infrastructure key cards where there's no reason for them. The developers have already said in a Q&A live stream that they will be taking them out of the game, that they were a part of something, but they did not finish developing it, and it doesn't seem like they will be finishing it. So they're just going to end up removing those infrastructure key cards. But all right, that's it for me. Let me know if you want to see the Woney tunnels or the DC tunnels and secrets first. And we'll discuss in the comment section below. But I'm Kamikazevondoom. Take care of yourself. Enjoy the rest of your day. And I'll see you in the next one, all right? Peace out.